I be seeing my brothers out here getting themselves some of these Thai girls, honey. Well, they all out here getting the Thai girls. But you can tell it's lopsided. And what I mean by lopsided, you can tell those girls be too pretty for the men that they be with. Black or white. I be looking like, girl, what you going on? I be looking like y'all came all the way out here to a Thai girl, which is fine because the Thai girls are beautiful. But it just be looking so weird because some of these girls be so beautiful and the guys be like monsters. Fat Albert and Freddy Krueger mixed together and they be having this supermodel looking Thai girl. I be like, girl, ain't that much money in the world.
What's going on, y'all? So I had to respond to this video. This was a good one. This is a good one. I talk about this all the time. But you heard what she said. This is the difference between all the other races, the modern races, when it comes to how they date and marry and build families compared to the black community, modern black community. So all you old women, I'm sorry, not old women. All you women in y'all 50s and 60s, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I had to tell my mom this because she almost got on to me. This is what's wrong with the modern black community, okay? Go to all the wealthier, nicer neighborhoods wherever you live, right? So I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Let me give you an example. You got Brentwood area, you got Franklin, you got Mount Juliet, you got Hendersonville. You know, I'm not even going to talk about these homes in the city around Nashville, but I'm just going to just name those places. Rural places, 20, 30 minutes outside of the city. Now, look at, when you go out there, look at all the married women that you see living in these nice homes. Do you think most of those women have a, girl, he fine type of husband? No. Most women with successful husbands are regular looking men, average looking men that are just successful and they just good men or they're good family men. That's how it's always been. See, this generation of black women do it more than anybody. A lot of these girls, see, y'all parents told these girls they could have whatever they want. And see, y'all didn't tell them about this part. A lot of these girls are still waiting for their high school crush or their college crush that turned out to be a bum. They're waiting for him to get himself together. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that out there. That's what they're waiting on. And see, this is why you see so many girls, they're looking for things to point out. Girl, he ain't got no swag. I can't swag because the man don't know how to dress. You know how many wives I see in the malls shopping for their husband? Because he's paying all the bills. You darn right she gonna go shop for him. What is she worried about? He gonna dress what he gonna wear what she pick out for him. You know how many wives shop for the... But this also shows you a lot of women that don't have examples of married women. Legit married women in their family. See, and I'll give you guys another thing. If you ever get a chance, go on some of these vacations. These vacation spots. Not none of these overseas stuff because that's not America. That's not what's going on here in America. But when you travel in America, all the major cities, and you see families out on these vacations. Again, look at the wife and look at the husband. Do you see any supermodel looking men? Rare. No, you don't. Do you see any, girl, no, you don't. You see regular looking men. And see, our culture is the only one where our women put let's just call it what it is. I'm just got to be open. They physical and sexual preference first and they social preference first ahead of picking a man that's going to be a good father to her future children and a man that's going to be a good husband to her. They don't care about those two come last. And notice, I didn't even say a man of God. That's even behind all that. They don't even care about it. Most of them don't even care about that. I promise you they don't. Because when you start talking about how, I told you, most of these modern women want their man to have the identical, almost the identical lifestyle as she do. See, a lot of y'all don't know that a lot of these married couples in 30, 40-year marriages, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus year marriages. See, a lot of them have things that the wife likes to do. She's doing her own thing over here on this side of the house. And the husband's got his thing that he likes to do. He might be in the shop. He might be working on a car. He might be in his office working on a project or a side business. She might be working on the flower garden. He might be doing yard work. She might be doing something in her little room, doing some arts and crafts type stuff. She might want to try out a new recipe. See, a lot of y'all live in these fake worlds where y'all are trying to, modern women are trying to manipulate what a real marriage is. They're trying to put their own twist on what a marriage is, and it's not working. And this is why the black community is behind. This is why we're behind. This is why you see a lot of black women, when I say they want you to have a lot of things in common, they still in the hookah lounges in their 30s and 40s, clubs, trap brunch, all this stupid stuff in your 30s and 40s and 50s, and you know what type of men are in there, but you are getting upset with the outcome. Y'all been in these clubs, parties, on the scene, who's popping and who's the people in the city, and y'all been doing this since y'all been 15, 16 years old, and it hasn't worked for y'all. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, and you're expecting a different outcome. Y'all have a good one.